Hello, this is Johnny Vlogger. How you doing? Welcome to one of my DIY videos. Today we're going to attempt to fix my boiler, which has been out of action for a week and a half when we had that big freeze, and I was away on holiday in Tenerife. So as you can see, the boiler front covers, there's two covers on the front have been taken off, and the side panel there on the left. Basically what happened, it was leaking when it was on and pouring out water, hence there's a bucket there. I did have two buckets, and I did have this floor in here. I don't know if you can see it on video, but basically it's there's a big hole in the floor now where it's all rotted. The floor, it all got soaked and saturated and collapsed and caved in, so I'm gonna have to repair this floor in here. But the main culprit of the leak was this. I don't know if you can see it very well on video. It basically goes at the bottom on the right, behind this grey panel, near the hot water exchange. There was a crack in the plastic. Probably can't see it at all on video, unless I can get this light on. Oh, here we go. So basically you've got these two seals here that go into this I think it's called a hot water exchanger, this thing, and above that there's a curvy bit of plastic at the top here. Literally on the side here there was a hairline crack, and the water was pouring out where it obviously cracked in the recent cold weather and rapid thaw. So I've been to my plumbing merchant to get another part, and it came today. It only took a day to order. Luckily it's under warranty, so let's get this bit in the boiler. I'll show you how I put it in stages, and then hopefully the boiler will be up and running. So let's go. Right guys, so this boiler's an Alpha E28 Etec, or 28 Etec. So this is the bit that went wrong, so we've got to put this back here. There's a couple of pipes it's got to connect to, these silver ones in the top there, and then there's two bits there. They go to the hot water heat exchanger at the back, which is where's it gone? It's vanished. It's like a little silver tank. I'll have to go and get it. I think I've left it downstairs. Oh no, there it is. Here it is. This little water tank, mini tank with water in it. So it goes upright with the writing on the top. You can only fit it one way. It doesn't fit either way because these bits are wider where it lines up with those two seals there, and then the other side connects to the bits down there. They're secured with an Allen key bolt each side. There's a screw holding this hinge that's loose for now. There's two screws holding this side panel, and then a couple holding these about 4 other screws for those two panels. It's quite easy to disassemble. So basically it's got to line up here, then we screw it in, and then the water exchanger, get that in. We'll probably put that in first, so we'll slide that in there so it's ready. Then we can just lift it up and fit it. You've got the valve part here. Or was that the pump? It might be the pump actually, I'm not sure. Excuse me, I don't know all the parts on this. Let's have a look. It says number 24. That's the boiler pump. Yeah, that's the boiler pump there, that big beast there. That's what pumps the water around in your central heating. If that buggers up, you don't get no heating. But like I said, the I don't know if I said it already, but the central heating was working and it wasn't leaking the boiler. It was only when you want hot water. There's an inlet pipe here. This one, where is it? There? No. God, I can't even find it. This black lever here. As soon as you turn that up, push it up, all the water was flooding out of this plastic part that had a hairline crack in it at the top here, where my thumb is. So it was pouring out, it flooded all the base, and then it was all leaking out, and it went all down here. And as you can see, all this floor in my loft is rot now. I've got to change it. I've got to put another panel in. And no hot water for nearly a week and a half. It's not very nice. So let's get it in. What I'll do, I'll fit it in, and then I'll show you how I've connected it. Right, I've had to undo 2 more screws underneath. You've got these 2 screws there on the flow and return ones. I did only undo 2 screws on that one, so I've undone those 2 so I could lift the pump up the housing to slide that in. So there's a little pipe where my finger is. I don't know if you can see, you probably can't see it on camera. There's a pipe there with a seal on it. I've pushed it in there, and then it's lined up there. So we've got a screw, 2 screws there, and then another 2 on the 2 flow and return pipes underneath. Then once we've done that, we've got to connect that plug, get these 2 pipes in, and the hot water heat exchanger's got a bolt in there at the back on the left and right. And then then we can test it, and then if it's all working, then we put the panels back. So let's pray and hope. What I'll do now, I'll connect it all, and I'll show you it connected, and then we'll turn it on and see if it works. Right, so I've screwed in the 4 screws underneath on the flow and return valves. Those little silver screws, they're in. So what we need to do now is plug that in. This can only go in one way, this multi-plug, so it's sort of idiot proof. You can't really get this wrong. There you go. That's that in. The diverter valve plug. So now we've got to get these 2 silver pipes in. The bottom one, the back one goes to the bottom of the boiler there. Then the other one goes, where does it go? It goes up. Can't see it very clearly on camera, but it's that one there with the red lead. It goes up into the this big thing up here, this big round thing. What's it called? The excuse my ignorance. Number 18. The combustion chamber. The big round thing is the combustion chamber. Right. Let's connect it up. So basically they push into these holes, the big one and the little one. There's little rubber seals on them, so you've got to make sure they're in good condition before you put it back. And then you've got this, there's a clip, it just slides across. You just push it in with the straight bit on the inner bit of the connection. And then you've got, there's a long Allen bolt here. That's got to connect to the, that slides in there, that connects up to the heat exchange at the back. We'll connect that up in a minute. In fact, I'll probably connect that up first. So we've got 3 bolts, well there's 2 bolts holding it, that silver one there, That holds it on the left, that one holds it on the right, and then I took out a couple of other ones. Probably didn't need to undo them actually. This top bit here, didn't need to undo them. We're connected all back. Right, let's do that then. Right guys, so we've screwed in, there was 3 Allen bolts here. 2 I didn't have to take out. The one at the top, that one, and the one on the left there I didn't have to take out, but the bottom one was can't see it very well on camera. Where are we? Oh. The bottom one there, Allen key by the black pipe, that was holding in the hot water exchanger, which you can see at the back, the silver thing. So like I said, there's a bolt each side. I've put that one in, the clip's gone back in there. This diverter valve section's gone back in. It's all clipped in. I can hear it bubbling a bit. So now we're gonna turn it on. It's all ready. It's all connected now. There is a bit of a leak here. Might just need tightening up. That nut might just need tightening up a bit, but it's only a small leak. So let's we've got to put the pressure up to 1 bar as well. So I'm going to reconnect all these valves now. I might have to undo this left bracket again because I forgot to turn that. You have to turn this on and off before you refit this. So I'll have to undo this. It's 1 screw just under here. You can see the screw there. Move the tap and then I'll tighten it up. Then we'll fill it up, fingers crossed. Well, we won't fill it up first. We'll turn it on at the mains here and see if it leaks. In fact, I could do that now. Let's do that now. So before it was pissing out water, and as you can see, it's not leaking anymore. Well, hey, we fixed it. There you go. So that, it was pissing out here before, just here at the top on the side where it had a crack in the plastic on this, and now it's perfect. There's no water, there's nothing. I mean, there's a bit of excess water in the base. That was where it was leaking before. So what we'll do then, we'll fill up the pressure now. We'll put that on 1 bar. So it's going up. We'll get that up to 1 bar. We probably have to bleed the radiators and then do it again maybe, because quite a lot of water was lost. Here we go. So it's on 1 bar. Let's turn that off. So it's on 1 bar. So now we turn it on and see what happens. Right, we've turned the boiler on. It's just heating up the water. So it's on 48 degrees, 50. Got to about 70, I think. I've set it on, I can't remember now. 64. Right, I've got the tap on in the bathroom. Let's see if there's hot water coming out. It's probably going to be spluttering a bit because there's air. Yes, look. But we got hot water, yes. So we've just got to clean it out and then we'll be sorted. Get the air out. Right, so the boiler's been on 20 minutes. It's all working fine now. The central heating and the hot water. I've put the side panel back. There's a screw there at the top and one at the bottom. There's little clips at the back. It sort of slide in. Put it in the back first, slide it in down a bit, and then you put the 2 screws in. Then It's all drying out inside there. It was a bit wet at the bottom, but it's all drying out now. So that just clips in. The pressure's just over 1 bar. It's on 71, the central heating. 71, 72. So that's a side cover on. You just got to fit this front cover on. That just hooks on at the top here. There's a bit there. And a bit on the other side. There you go. Just push it in like that. Push it in. There we go. And then we put that front panel on. I've had to rip all the flooring up here. It's all rot, so I'm walking on floorboards. The beams rather. So we've got this front panel. There's it just screws in 2 screws. It's very easy. There you go, that's the front cover. We'll get that in. There we go, it's clipped in there. So a screw there and a screw there and we're done. A couple of little screws there with the white covers. So if you like this video, click the like button. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. Johnny Vlogger UK. And I haven't had to fiddle with any of the gas, so that's why I did it. If I had to touch the gas, I would have got a gas engineer to sort it out. But this is pretty easy. It's just doing the water circuit. So if you're competent enough, there's no reason why you can't do this. Some people say, oh, you've got to be qualified, but it hasn't done any harm to the gas circuit. I haven't broken it, so it all works. It's back to how it was before, so I'm happy. I've got heating again, I've got hot water, I'm a happy man. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye for now.